Hello, my name is Michael Grantham and welcome to episode 16 of the Factor 50 Football Podcast, the only podcast, probably, that is hosted by two pasty, middle-aged ginger guys who are just basically looking for an excuse to escape our jobs and our families for an hour and talk about Premier League football. Before we get into this week, mainly as an excuse to delay talking about the absolute shit show that was football this weekend for all of us Arsenal fans. Thank you very much. We wanted to say thank you to all of our fans who tuned into the last episode, and thank you to everyone who's liking, following, and sharing the pod on social media. It's a lot more fun when we don't feel like we're just shouting into an empty void. So thank you, and we appreciate all of you who are getting involved with the pod. If you're not already, I'll say this at the start because I usually forget and say this at the end and no one's listening at the end. Make sure you're subscribing on YouTube, following us on TikTok, Instagram, and Blue Sky, which is like Twitter, but there's less dickheads. All of those, we are at Factor 50 Football. So it's 50, the numbers. So follow us on there and leave us reviews. Only if they're 5-star reviews. We're not interested in anything less than that. You can keep your opinions to yourself. Leave us reviews wherever you get your podcasts. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music as well, I think, Farrell.
Amazon, yeah.
So get rating and reviewing on there because that helps us reach more people, I think. Okay, that's enough of my rambling. That's my first proper introduction, I think, that I've ever done. As ever,
I was impressed by that.
Thank you very much. As ever, I'm joined by my co-host, Adam Farrell. I'm imagining you're having a good week this week, Farrell.
Oh, it's Carrick. You know.
Jesus.
Can you believe it's not Scholes? This week's been very good.
Has it?
How's your week been?
Fine, mate. Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Come on. What a fucking result. We'll get to the result. But first, everyone tunes in to find out what's happening in our lives, don't they? Because this
is the most important part of the podcast, of course. Yeah, what's going on in your life?
What's going on? So, I'm deep in wedding planning mode, or at least Ali is.
Balls deep in wedding stuff, yeah?
Balls deep. So I gave Ali a budget for most things, and most things have blown that budget already.
Out the window.
And we had a decoration budget, and she came to me the other day with her phone. She went, I found some signs. I was like, right. She's like, they're a bit expensive. I was like, right. She's like, it will use up all the decoration budget if we buy them. I was like, fucking hell. And it was literally the sign for welcome to the wedding, and obviously the big sign where the table plan will be, and then like the little signs on the tables. And that was outrageously expensive. But of course we bought them because you just say yes and go, yeah, fine.
You can't say no to that, can you?
No.
Unless you want an early divorce.
Well, like if anyone listened to the last podcast, I need to get some brownie points because I said our first dance song was not my favourite song. So you buy all the signs you want, love. It's fine.
Get a bigger one.
Yeah.
Is that available in neon?
Yeah. And as we're doing wedding planning, I had that moment where like I was like, oh fuck. And you know how big my family is. But I forgot one of my uncles, and I just didn't invite him to the wedding. Bear in mind,
you just forgot him completely?
Forgot him completely. Bear in mind, I've been planning this wedding for nearly 2 years, and we are 5 months out. I was like, oh shit. So yeah, he's getting an evening invite. So there you go. See if he turns up.
Do. Add him on. Is that the one who came to Blackpool with us? Like it
is that one.
Is it?
It's the one. Yeah. Uncle Mark. Yeah.
Was it him who wouldn't fit on he couldn't go on the roller coaster or something?
He couldn't fit on the roller coaster, yeah. And he brought his friend who got annoyed at Will because Will kept punching everyone in the balls.
I do vaguely remember that.
Yeah. Will's just very excited, just going bang straight in the bollocks.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was very good. Very good. How about yours, mate? How was your week?
Good. Apart from the football. So I've tried to distance myself from all football related stuff, of course. Pretty typical week. Stag Do organisation is rolling along. Everyone has now paid.
Wow. Okay.
Everyone has paid. Yeah, I don't know what the usual turnaround time is, but I feel that's pretty good. We've got like 2 months before we go, and everyone's
Um,
paid up, which is good.
I, I keep slagging you off to everyone as well, mate. I was like, Mike's like gone mad with this. I'm basically on a 5-day stag at this point.
It's 4 days.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Nah, Thursdays that doesn't count. That's just we'll get to where we're going because the flight's early, isn't it, on a Friday? Unless you want to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning or something.
I don't know where we're going, so yeah, whatever.
Well, you want to be there Thursday night.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's rumbling along. I suppose it's not really organised, but it's nearly there. And what else? What else? Our roof's been done. Do you remember last week we were having the roof done?
Good
That
old
is now
Wayne.
Wayne has sorted the roof out. We got so he's done the roof. You know how we were saying all the builders have single syllable names? He's done the roof, and I asked him if he knows anyone who could do the inside where the leak was to like rip out the plasterboard and replaster the roof. He's like, yeah, I've got one of my mates plasterers. I'll give you his details. Joe the plasterer, who is literally like 5 doors down, which is quite handy. So you got Wayne and Joe who do the roofing. Wayne, Joe, all the lads, Dave, Pete.
I'll do your fucking roof and I'll do your fucking plaster too, sunshine.
Roof and plaster, 2 for 1.
Wayne and Joe. Love it. What a double act. Probably better double act than us, to be honest. So
not hard, I don't think. Okay, well, regrettably, we should probably talk about some football shit.
Yes.
I'm not sure. Where should we start? Shall we start with we'll start with the lineups, and we'll whiz through. I was thinking we don't have to get too bogged down in the tactics of it because we lost and I'm not interested. But we go through. If we go through the game first of all, and then we can have a bit of an overview of our respective seasons and where they're at. And with the game, we just go through like the main points, whiz through it, take 2 minutes, call it there, move on, and wait. We'll do another pod after Arsenal win a game, whenever that is.
I want to really sit in this for a minute and just
drag this fucker out.
Yeah, this is going to be a 2-hour pod. Settle in.
So, what did you think of your lineup, first of all, I suppose?
Well, we predicted, didn't we, that it would be the same lineup as it was against City, which it was. Same lineup. And yeah, it was amazing. Ballon Dorgu, like absolutely one goal.
That's the second Manchester United fan who said Ballon Dorgu to me this week.
He was like prime Gareth Bale on that left-hand side.
Well, not anymore. Well, actually, no, he is like Gareth Bale now because he's injured for 10 weeks. So fuck him.
I know. After the game, Carrick was like, he's got a bit of cramp, I think. I was like, it's fucking out for 10 weeks, mate.
His hamstring's fallen off.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think let's go through it chronologically order. So first half an hour, you were fucking awesome, weren't you?
I think with that, the first 25 minutes, half an hour, that was the sort of game everyone was expecting to see. We were dominating the ball and you were sitting back pretty compact. I wouldn't say it was like a mega low block or anything, but
you were calling me low block FC.
Oh yeah, I did actually, didn't I? it was pretty low, but it was, I don't know, we were sort of creating a few chances. There weren't massive chances, but I think the best one was Zubimendi's header, which was a good save from Lemons. And then it sort of started to settle into that classic pattern of us camped in your half until we got the goal. And that was a, pretty straightforward goal. Nice build-up play. Saka back to Ødegaard. Stick it in the middle. It wasn't a great pass from Ødegaard. He sort of just toe-poked it into the middle. And you get a lucky deflection and it's an own goal and it's 1-0. Own goal popping up for us again. Having a very good season. In really good form he is. Owen goal.
Do you know with your goal, I thought Saka did really well. So we were always going to double up on Saka. And obviously he had to on him. The little flick inside into Ødegaard was very good.
Yeah. So then we get the goal, obviously, and I'm sitting there thinking, just like Charlie Nicholas, I'm sitting there. Have you seen that video?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there thinking. But I was thinking, perfect. Relatively early first half goal. we are totally like we were dominating the play anyway. Now we've got the goal. You've got to come forwards. This is exactly what we want. And then from
An absolute gift.
half an hour to the end of that half, we decided to lose our minds, and we just totally stopped playing football, which is really unusual for this team because usually it's like we struggle to get the goal, and if we get it, we're fine. But we
Yeah.
got the goal, and I don't know what happened. The stat that I saw was we had 85% pass completion up to the goal, and after that it was 65%. So every 1 in 3 passes we're just giving
That's
away,
insane. Yeah,
which is
that's really
mental.
bad. Yeah, and Zubimendi's pass was fantastic because
Good
then
assist that, wasn't it?
Burma could get. Didn't something's just come to my mind? I might be making this up, but didn't Zubimendi do something like that in a game where you were already dominating? I think I don't know if you were 2 or 3 up, and he passed the ball.
Yeah, he's done it once. I think I can't remember who it was against. So that I think that is his second sort of brain
Yeah.
fade, but I think that's the first one that's really cost us.
Yeah.
The big one, which was very similar to the Zubimendi one, was Gabriel against Bournemouth a few weeks ago. And obviously that didn't cost us because we went on and he equalised 5 minutes after he gave the goal away in that game. Unfortunately, that did not happen in this game. But yeah, that was just a brain fade. It happens a few times a year. Like when you play the way we play, you're going to give it away a couple of times. But that goal seemed to just it just took all the air out of the team and the stadium, like the atmosphere. Everyone suddenly just started getting edgy again. The players kind of reflected that, and up to half time, it was dreadful. And then you're thinking, okay, well, it's 1-1. We're at home. We've got our crowd. Arteta's going to tear into them a little bit after that last 10 minutes or so of that half. And we came out after the break and it was even worse.
Well, do you know what I really enjoyed about how we played, actually? It was like, you're right, first half an hour, we could barely get a touch of the ball. Like, you just dominated possession. We couldn't do it. And obviously we get the gift. Brian Burma scores a goal, which I'm really enjoying him playing as almost like a number 9, essentially. He's doing really well there. Was what we did really well was you're one of the best pressing teams, in the world, I would say, in a minute. But we pass forward through the press quite a lot rather than sitting back too much. We're like, right, let's pass it forward rather than doing horseshoe of doom. So for the goal, it was a really good pass into Dorgu, into Bruno Fernandes, and we get a bit of luck, right, for that second goal because it's 1 or 2 touches, bing bang bong, bit of pinball, and then Dorgu just goes, fucking America, and smashes the bad boy.
Ronaldo!
Smashes it into. And isn't it a goal always better when it comes off the top of the bar or something? It's just
not when it's in your own net. No, it's not. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's very satisfying to crack one in off the bar.
Yeah. And I thought we were very good from that point. We were very aggressive going forward. I loved Maguire in this game and how aggressive he was. He actually got man of the match, I think, Maguire. In this game.
He did.
Yeah, he was excellent. He did it in the City game as well, where he grabbed Bernardo Silva and threw him to the ground. And was it Jesus as well? He was grappling with, or maybe someone else in your team?
I think Martinez was grappling with Jesus and then punched him in the back of the head, and everyone just went, "Oh, carry on,
crack on, absolutely fine."
Yeah.
So obviously we go 2-1 up. What are you thinking at this point? How was the game playing out from your side of things? You think, oh shit,
dreadful.
We're definitely going to lose.
I feel like I could feel Arteta's fury from my sofa.
Really?
And obviously I think that's what led to the 4 subs in one go. And that was before the hour mark as well. So I don't know what the instruction at halftime was, but we have earlier in the season, we've had, I wouldn't say slow, but kind of controlling first halves without having much threat. And we've come out after the halftime break and had much more impetus and speed to our play. I don't know what he said at halftime or if the players just decided to ignore it, but we came out after halftime just standing still. It was like we're playing at 60% or something. And I don't know whether that's instruction or not. Well, why would you instruct your team to do that? I don't think that is instruction. But I was in the middle of texting my mate John, who was obviously watching the game as well, and we were both saying the first 5 minutes of this half feels very Liverpool-y. So I don't know if you remember our Liverpool game where we drew 0-0 a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
the second half, obviously Liverpool didn't really have much threat up front to create goal scoring chances, but the second half they dominated, and the start of that half when we're expecting the team to really go at them, we were just really passive and sat off and felt slow, and the start of this half was exactly the same as that. And then obviously, yeah, you scored, and we're all wondering, oh shit. Obviously, there's lots of time left, but where is the goal coming from? So I wasn't surprised that Arteta made the changes, but I think, and I don't think the changes were necessarily bad, but they just didn't have any impact in the game. Like the 20 minutes or so after the subs, I don't really remember us creating many chances at all, if any.
No,
Um,
no.
so the subs, obviously, they came on, like the likes of Eza, and Madueke came on later, and Marino, who got the goal, but other than that, like largely ineffective. Gyökeres, it's all very like for like. Like he takes a player off and puts another player on in that position. I would have liked to have seen more. Like, okay, let's take a fullback off and just put a winger on, or
A
like
different
Arsene
system
Wenger used to do.
change.
Whereas, like, let's just take all the defenders off and put all the attackers on. Because at that point, you're 2-1 down. You got 25 minutes or whatever, half an hour. You've got to go for it. And we're very wedded to the system. So when we make the subs, it's like, okay, left winger for left winger, striker for striker, whatever. I think he needs to go for it more.
It did feel like, so when it was 2-1 still, and we're getting later on in the game, like every time you got a corner, you felt like that's what you were playing for. It's like, right, we need to get a set piece or something because that's our best chance of scoring a goal, which obviously we know you're very good at them. And you proved again here. And there's been a lot of chat, hasn't there, after this game about how you set up for corners because you just surround the keeper. Like the keeper just can't get out at all.
Yeah.
And obviously you get the goal from it. Marino
Yeah.
scores the
So
goal.
there's nothing wrong with the set pieces thing is brilliant, and we should keep doing that because we're great at set pieces and it works. We need other threat. We need
Yeah.
threat from open play, and we don't have enough of that. Yeah, the goal was good. It was a pretty typical corner routine, I think. And then there's a bit of a scramble, and Marino pokes it over the line. But then, like, we literally didn't even have time to sort of think, yes, we're back in it. When I think it was Madueke was down the right because he moved Saka to the left, which is questionable. Madueke was in, dribbled it out of play. 30 seconds later, after the goal kick, Cunha's picking the ball up with about 15 yards. Well, not 15 yards, but a lot of space, 20 odd, 25 yards from goal. And like, I don't know much about Cunha. I don't watch him play that often. I know he's very good at shooting from distance, and you should not let him shoot from distance with that much space. And as soon as he picked it wasn't even when he hit it. As soon as he picked that ball up, I just knew he was going to score. I don't know what it was.
He was in the perfect position. Picked the ball up,
It
turned
was
around,
he had the
boom,
angle on
it's
his
on.
strong. Yeah, you've got that Thierry Henry angle on his strong foot to just curl it into the far corner.
Yeah.
And the way Raya plays as well, because Cunha got it and sort of turned and shot. Raya's he always plays a little bit out of his goal. So shit, if Cunha gets a good shot away here, he's probably going to beat Raya. So you're hoping on either close Cunha down quicker or block the shot. And as soon as he picks up and turns, it's like he's going to score.
It was
And we've
perfect
had
timing. It was because
it
actually
just killed.
when he hit the shot as well, it was the defender was blocking Raya's view. So as soon as he hits that shot, so Raya
Round the
is sitting a
defender.
bit late. The power on that shot and accuracy is like it's so good. I could watch it every single day. Like it's really good.
Yeah,
And yeah, all credit to him because he hasn't started the last two games under Carrick, but both games he's come on and done really, really well. Obviously gets the winner here. He's been a bit, I think for United fans, like we'll go, he's been good. He's been a good signing, but he's not like been incredible. Whereas on Boomer, you
yeah,
go, he's been really, really strong. But I'm glad he's coming in and doing really, really well.
yeah.
And
I
well
think
played him.
sometimes when you score two worldies, you just got to hold your hand up and say, "Yeah, good goals, you pricks."
But it
I think
wasn't just worldies though, was it? Like we were very competitive in this game. I thought we were obviously apart from the first half an hour. I think after that we were probably, I would say, obviously I'm biased, we were probably the better team.
I don't think you're the best. Not in general play. You're obviously fit. You had the two goals, which are barely even like quarter chances. So the 2 goals that you scored, the XG of those 2 shots is
I don't care.
0.08.
I don't care about XG, man. Look at
So
those goals.
No, I'm just saying they're not. Yeah, no, I'm saying they're brilliant goals because the XG is so low. To get 2 goals from an XG of 0.08 is fucking ridiculous. Like that's not going to happen in another game this season. And when you're down on your luck, those goals, those shots fly in the top corner. I think we still dominated play, but we had too much of the sort of sterile domination, no open play, big chances created. I don't know that for a fact, but it didn't feel like we had big chances from open play. And it always felt like the way we were getting back into it is a set piece. So yeah, the attack obviously has got problems. That's not news. We knew we needed more like open play threat. But the worrying thing as well is like we're shipping goals. So this is the first time in 83 games we've conceded 3 goals or more in the Premier League, which is the second longest record of all time. The only other team to go longer is some shit team who did 86.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Don't know. Some shit team. I think it was under Ferguson. I think
Must
you got
be.
86 in a
Yeah,
row,
must be.
which is
Yeah,
a very
must
obscure
be.
stat, but it's still an impressive record. So basically, we don't concede goals, and now we're starting to concede goals as well as the attack faltering, which is worrying. I still think if you look at the like how you scored your goals, we basically kicked one our own net, and you scored 2 wonder goals. So I'm not sure that's going to happen every game. I fucking hope it doesn't happen every game. I still think the bigger issue is in attack for me.
Well, yeah, because you said so. Arsenal's top goal scorer in the league so far this year. So you've got Gyökeres and Trossard on 5 each. Is that right?
5 goals each, yeah.
So they're your top goal scorers in the league. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then you got Eze, Rice, Saka, and own goals on 4.
Having a good season, own goals. Yeah. So, I mean, I think it is a bit like across the league. I think you made the point. There's only, is it Haaland and then the bloke at Brentford?
Thiago, yeah.
Thiago. So basically, there isn't many teams who've got like one big goal scorer. There's obviously Haaland. Thiago's having some sort of ridiculous worldy season. Other than that, there's not many teams who've got like a centre forward banging in loads of goals. The goals are coming from wingers, from midfield, defenders, wherever. So it's not just us, but if your aspiration is to win the league, your top goal scorer cannot have 5 goals after how many games are we through now? Is it 23, 24? Let me have a look. Yeah, 23 games. 5 goals is our top goal scorer. And obviously, like I think Trossard's all open play, but some of Gyökeres's penalties, a couple of penalties.
Yeah.
Saka's got a couple of penalties. 3 of Eze's 4 goals were in one game, the North London derby against Spurs. We have to have, considering the amount of good attacking players we have, their output has to be better. So that's our biggest problem, I think. I don't know whether it's like the pressure of going for the title or just not having the freedom, because the system is quite rigid, not having the freedom to just go and like, take on a man and shoot and see what happens. But it feels like they're either under pressure, so don't want to do that and don't want to risk just like booting one out from 20 yards, or they're just like their confidence is gone and they can't do it. But they should.
That is worrying if that's the case. Like what I'm hearing from you, mate, is a lot of worry at the minute. Like how worried are you? So you're 4 points now, clear in the league, still pretty good. City have got actually quite a tough run in. So who have they got? They got Spurs. I did write it down.
I thought you said they had a tough run
in.
But yeah, so
Spurs, Newcastle, Liverpool, City.
Yeah, so this is what I've been fighting with all week, right? And this is why I want to do the podcast in these 2 bits: the game and then like the season as it stands. Because when I think about this game, like we're not winning the league. If I look at this game, if we play like that again, or for any sort of period of time, we're not winning the league. But then I stop and think about the rest of the season as a whole, and I'm still incredibly confident that we're going to win the league. The big thing for me is, and the reason I've been so confident that we're going to win the league all season is, number one, we're really good and our squad is really good. And then the other thing is, I don't think there's any other team in the league who are good enough to put a run together to overtake us and deserve to win the league. So like those two things combined have kept me relatively level-headed throughout the season. Now, if we're losing the first one, as in we're not playing well enough to win the league, I still don't think City are. I don't think Villa are, and I don't think anyone else is anywhere near close, are they?
After that is us, mate. So
Bloody hell. Yeah, so there's only 3 teams in it. Yeah, so when I look at the season as a whole, I'm still not like I still believe we're going to win the league. I still think it's only a 4-point lead, but we're still 4 points clear at the top of the league. And so based on this game, like my anger and frustration and worry is 10 out of 10. But looking at the season as a whole, trying to be, it's head versus heart, isn't it? Like my reaction to this game is absolutely atrocious. But thinking of the league as a whole, we've been the best team in the league, even with these disappointing performances in the last couple of games.
yeah, I feel like the worry always is. I'm conscious that we're talking about a lot of Arsenal chat here. We want to talk about some United soon, but conscious that City always seem to second half of the season at some point kick into gear. Now this is a very different City team, so they might not do that. But if they come away from those next 3 games and they do win all 3, 4, I think is going to get tasty at the top of that table. Because
I think they have to win them. They have to go on a little run now.
They do. But if they do win, then the title race is absolutely on. I think
it's on.
Considering the games they've got left, and I agree, you're still the best team in the league, then you are the favourites and you should go on and win it. But if City win the next 3 games, and there's no reason to say that they will because of their form, but they've strengthened. They brought in Mark Gahey, Semenyo's hit the ground running. There is arguments to say that they could do it. So
they could do it. Yeah, they haven't done it yet, but yeah, I agree they've strengthened. So maybe they'll go on a bit of a run. But they have got a tough run. They've got a tougher last 15 games than we have. We've been away to all of the teams in the top, whatever it is, 6 or 7, apart from City, which is the fucking kicking the balls, isn't it? You want that one ticked off. What I don't want is for us to have to win that game. You want to get to that game like, oh yeah, we can draw it, we can even lose that game, and we're still top. You don't want to have to go to the Etihad and beat them. But yeah, I want to see a reaction. I hope that trying to think of it in a positive way. Maybe this is the kick up the arse we need to be like, right, either we got to change the personnel or change the system slightly, and we'll go on a run of 8-10 games. I don't even think you need like 8 or 10 wins in a row, 4 or 5, and you'll probably pull away. So it's not all over. I'm trying to be positive. Yeah, that's where I'm at. But yeah, should we do a bit more on United then, as we've been through that shite? The first question I wanted to ask you was, what predicts where are United going to finish now after the Carrick revolution?
Well, I think there's a realistic chance now, and we have to try and get it of getting Champions League. So whether that is top 5 or top 4, I think we have chance now because, like you said, no one's putting a run together. It's left the door open. We've got some massive results the last 2 games. We've got an opportunity. So I think the realistic expectation now is to get Champions League football, which will be big. Because I actually predicted that we'd finish 6th this year. Was my prediction at the start of the season. I would have been happy with that. So the chance to finish in top 4 is very, very good. I do think that obviously there's been a lot of talk, and you may not have seen it because you've avoided your podcast, but there's been a lot of talk after this game. Already, all the United fans have gone, Carrick should get the job if he does really well.
Of course they have.
And even opposition fans are saying it. But then I'm like, are you just saying that just so you can laugh at us again when we hire another manager and sack him? For me, Carrick can't get this job yet. He's come in and done great work. But these last 2 games, there's been no pressure. There's been the ability to be able to go and just play like good football and attack football, and he's got a lot out of the last 2 games, but there's been no pressure in that game. So for example, we can go and chase the win against you guys, not worrying about actually if we lose, because it doesn't really matter if we lost against you. We can go and chase the win. When it becomes you're trying to be more sustainable and you're going, okay, actually the points matter more. If we lose this game, it's a really a big issue, you're going to play a bit more conservatively in those final few moments. And of course, we've got more testing games coming up. So we've got Fulham next. We've lost Dorgu for the next, 8, 9, 10 weeks, whatever it might be. And that really upsets the balance of the team because he's been playing
Who's
with those
coming in
wings.
to replace Dorgu?
Well, it's an interesting one to see what he does. So he's got a few options. So he could put Mbumo back out wide and put Sesko up front. He could go, well, actually, Cunha, you've been playing really well, so you go replace Dorgu on that left-hand side, but he's not going to have the same speed and strength of Dorgu of running at players. Or you could put Mason Mount out there, even, because he's come back from injury. So
Our man Mason.
Our man Mason. So he's got options, but none of them are giving you what Dorgu's been giving you in the last 2 games, which has been strength and power of running down that left-hand side. So we'll see what he does with that, because I think that'll be interesting to see what happens. So I just think we need to calm down a bit. Carrick, we don't know anything yet about Carrick and his system. All we know that he's put the best players in their best positions and it's worked.
Look at this, Factor 50 listeners. We've got a Manchester United fan with a rational head. You're not on here going, oh, we're going to win the league. Give it a couple more wins, though. We'll see.
Oh, if we beat Fulham, fucking hell, we are on the road, my friend. We are on the road.
Party in the streets.
Yeah.
You're booking the open top. Booking a week off in May.
Yeah.
So, of your next... Oh, go on, sorry.
I was just about to say, it's just brought excitement back, which is we've not had for so long. Like, these last 2 weeks have been so fun to be a United fan again, when it's been so dreadful for so long. And the realization is that, Amrin just wasn't the guy. He wasn't the guy.
No, it doesn't look like it. So February is home to Fulham, home to Spurs, away to West Ham, and away to Everton. Your next 4 games.
Yeah,
your only 4 games, of course. No midweek games. So those 12 points, how many is an acceptable total for Carrick?
9 is acceptable, I think. I think you could get you can get a random loss in there, but I think the way the season's going, everyone's up and down. If we get 9 points out of that, you go, yeah, that's good.
You'll still be top 4 if you get 9 points from 12.
Yeah, 100%. So if he does that, that's amazing. But I'd be really interested to see how he plays. It's because you come up against those low block teams or teams that play a lot more defensively, and we'll see. Yeah,
the next one. The Fulham at home will be interesting because it's a totally different type of game, isn't it? At home against Fulham are having a very good season, but you're at home against a team who historically you'd expect to beat, right? So how you play in that game will give you more of an indication. If you smash Fulham like 3 or 4-0 and break them down, that's a good sign.
I won't lie. If Carrick does come in and does very well, the noise around getting Carrick in might be too hard for the ownership to ignore.
For them not to hire him.
And I said this to you before, the ownership want Carrick to do well, but not too well.
Not too well. Because then they have to give him the job.
Yeah, but it looks like the talk is Luis Enrique seems pretty good option, and even Thomas Tuchel.
From PSG?
Yeah. Luis Enrique or Thomas Tuchel seem like the front runners now. Glasner's fucked him.
Yeah, they are struggling at Crystal Palace, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are gone.
The only team to have had a worse week than we have.
Yeah, they've had the worst month I can imagine that a football team's had for a long time. Palace.
Yeah, they've lost manager, captain. They might lose a centre forward, top goal scorer. Who else they lost? Oh, Eze in the summer, obviously, to us. Yeah, they've been. It's kind of gutting, isn't it? From a football fan's perspective, you're a fan of a team who are not like seasonal trophy winners, with no disrespect to Crystal Palace, but they have a great season. They qualify for Europe. They win the FA Cup. They win the Community Shield at the start of this season, and it's like the squad is just like vultures picking flesh off the bone. It's almost like you have that amazing moment in the sun where you win at Wembley and win the FA Cup, and okay, well, that's as good as it's ever going to get because everyone's going to take your players, right? And it's a bit. I don't really like it. Although we've taken one of their best players.
Yeah, you've done it.
I don't really. Yeah. Thank you very much for Eze. Although we could do with some more goals, please. Yeah, I don't like the way. As soon as a team does well, they're just picked to the bone, aren't
Yeah, they are. And I actually think if they didn't have such a good first half of the season, they would be bang in trouble right now, and they even still could be. But yeah, I think they're what are they maybe 7 points clear, maybe of maybe 10 points
they?
clear
So
of
they
relegation.
are in 15th place, 8 points clear of 18th West Ham.
Yeah, so it
So
should
they're
be okay.
probably okay, but they are on a bad run. Yeah, they've no wins in the last 6.
Mm,
So they are struggling. I feel for them.
struggling.
Yeah. They need a visit from Dr. Tottenham. Have they got Tottenham anytime soon? Have you
Everyone's
heard
hoping
that?
for
The Dr.
Tottenham.
Tottenham thing?
Yeah, the Paddy Power, Dr.
Love it.
Tottenham. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, let's discuss some January transfer news, shall we? I
Yeah.
was actually going to ask you the question rather than who you're going to sign. Are you going to sign anyone? Boring. If you could sign anybody right now, who you think might
Ooh,
guarantee you the title, but it has to be realistic, who would you choose?
that is a very good question. I would choose, and I don't know whether I wouldn't say it's a gamble, but I think it's a good signing. Julian Alvarez from Atletico Madrid.
Atletico Madrid. Okay.
Atletico Madrid. Yeah, so there's chat that we're sort of interested, sort of low level, interested in signing him in the summer. So if I could have somebody now, I'd probably try and do that now. Obviously, I'm not saying it's realistic to get it done now, but I think in the summer it would be a realistic signing because he's got Premier League experience. He knows Arteta from City. He knows, so our sporting director we got from Atletico Madrid, Andrea Berta, Mr. Berta. So Berta is obviously going to know like his contract terms. If there is a release clause because everyone in Spain has a release clause. What is all the ins and outs of the salary and stuff. So, and he's going to have presumably a pretty good relationship with Atletico.
Mm.
So I think it is a realistic transfer. I don't know whether he'd want to come back to England or not. I mean, if you lived in Madrid, would you want to come back? I don't know. Probably not.
Nah.
But yeah, I think, and obviously more importantly, I think he's a striker who suits our system. He's kind of he's a centre forward, but he's a link centre forward. So
He's a step up from Jesus, isn't he?
yes, he's a much fitter Gabriel Jesus with 2 working knees.
Yeah.
And yeah, and obviously he replaced Jesus at City, right?
Yeah.
And I think I don't know how he's done in Spain, but he's got experience in the Premier League. He was really good for City as well. They sold him for like 80 million after signing him for 15 million euros or something. And I think he could be that kind of link striker who's a big goal threat in himself, but combines well with our other attacking players. So I'd go Alvarez.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. Who would you pick for United?
I don't know. I was just trying to think then as you were talking. I think it's really difficult. I think I would want a winger ideally, but out of nowhere, the chat that's been going on this week is that maybe Cole Palmer might be interested in coming to the
I
Manchester
saw
United,
this.
which would
Yeah, I
be
saw that.
incredible. I mean, I don't think it actually fits because again, it's like Bruno and Cole Palmer. Can they play together? Probably not, and it's probably one or the other.
But Bruno's surely is he not going in the summer? So
It depends how this
that'd make
second half
room.
of the season goes. Maybe if he does go in the summer, then
Mm.
yeah, absolutely. Cole Palmer, I'd fucking love Cole Palmer, at Man United. He would look so
Would
good
you?
in the Man United kit. Yeah, he's just got that Man United arrogance. Player could bring the team along. I think he'd be sick.
I think he suits Man United from an external fan's perspective because he's really irritating. I think he'd suit United quite well. And there's the photo going around, isn't there, of him in his United kit from when he was young or something like that. I'm sure I've seen a photo of him in kit. So
Yeah, that's right.
yeah, that's a good shout.
Cole Palmer.
I feel like it's very unrealistic, but
Yeah,
you
I
never know.
thought it would have been, but apparently it potentially could be on. But I'm like, imagine how much money you're gonna have to spend to get Cole Palmer out of Chelsea. Like, what's he on?
But Chelsea love buying and selling players for profit, right? That's what they're a player trading factory, not a football club.
Yeah.
So if you spend enough money, throw enough money at them, they'll probably sell them.
But surely it's gonna be 100 mil. Surely.
Yeah, probably.
That's
Although, has he got a great record? I know he had a good season, But in the last kind of 12 months, second half of last season and all of this season,
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the stats at all.
No, he's not done
He's
great.
a Chelsea player.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like non-penalty goals. How many has he got?
I don't
I don't know.
The output's not great,
loads.
but like I love him as a player. I think he's got quality.
Do you?
Yeah, I think he's good.
Fair enough. I think it's a good shout.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Right. Should we move on to our really good predictions?
This is another positive from my perspective. Is it didn't finish 2-2, and you didn't get 6 points.
I was so close to finishing 2-2. When Marino scored, I was like, oh no! And then I remembered I predicted 2-2. I was like, oh, maybe that's not so bad.
I'll take the point.
Man United get 3 points, or I get 6 points. What works?
Yeah, good trade-off. I'll take
that. So close. But how it ended was that Man United won 3-2, of course. And you predicted Arsenal 2-0. I predicted 2-2. So we both, for the second week running, get the results wrong. The best pundits in the game, people.
This is why you tune in, fans. Two very, very intelligent football fans.
We're very astute. We know
what's going down.
Yeah. Very good. So actually, it gives us -2 points each because it was double points week.
We doubled it up, didn't we?
So now we're on to 9-9. Brooklyn.
9-9.
So yeah, we're both on 9 points each, which is really bad. Really bad, isn't it?
It's not great. That's 3 correct results in the entire season, isn't it?
That's what you could get, when you'd be on 9 points each. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Awful. Okay.
So what are the fixtures this week?
So you're away at Leeds on Saturday. So I'll let you.
Of course we are.
Let you have the honours. What are you going to go for?
Okay, I'm staying true to my club, and I think we're going to bounce back strong. I actually think it could be, although Ellen Road is a really, really difficult place to go, it could be quite good for us not to be at home. Just like, because at home there's all that crowd expectation and the frustration if we're not playing well will start to creep in, and that'll probably affect the players. So I think it's a good chance to play away from home, have a good, like, free-flowing attacking away performance, and I think we will win 3-1. I'm going for 3-1 Arsenal.
Okay, there's no chance you're winning 3-1.
Really?
Yeah, no chance. Leeds got the tail up. They're really difficult to play against. They get a lot of draws.
They're in really good form as well, aren't they? I think.
Yeah, I find this one hard to predict. I feel like you should win, but I don't know what you are anymore. Are you good at football anymore?
Title contenders, mate. We're title contenders.
Okay. I am going to go for a 1-0 victory that sort of keeps the pressure on because you sort of struggle to get past Leeds. That's what I think.
Okay, so you think we'll win, but we'll limp past them?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll fucking take it.
Right, Fulham United. So we're away at Fulham on the Sunday.
You're home, aren't you?
Are we home?
I think you're at home.
God, this is awful.
You're at
Yeah, we are home.
Is it on Sunday? Yeah, home, you're home. 2 o'clock Sunday. Yeah.
2 o'clock. That's the way I've written it. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 win.
A 2-0 win. Feeling confident.
3 wins in a row. That man is getting his haircut soon.
Oh yeah, shit. Can you imagine if Carrick's first 5 games basically put that guy out of business?
He needs to get a tattoo.
He can shut up now. Yeah.
Maybe we should not cut your hair until Arsenal win a trophy.
I don't think that would be a good look. I'm not going to cut my hair until Arsenal win a trophy. You'll come back. I look like this.
Yeah. Still the same. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you going for?
Leeds United. So is
not Leeds, Fulham.
Is Carrick gonna? Oh yeah, sorry, we're playing Leeds, aren't we?
Yeah. Top tier pundits, everyone.
Yeah.
We don't even know who we're playing.
I've got no idea what's going on. I think Fulham at home. I may even have backed Amorim to win that because I don't think Fulham have a great away record. So I think you'll win. You went 2-0, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shout. I'll go 2-1. That's boring, isn't it? But I'll go 2-1.
Okay, this will be so funny if Arsenal and Man United lose, and for the 3rd week running, we're on minus points.
Oh, we've got. Okay, wait. Can I change mine? I'll go 1-1 with United. I'll go 1-1.
I think that's not a bad shout. not a bad
just to like play the odds a little bit. So hopefully one of us will get a point or something.
Please.
But surely it's quite unlikely, right, that Fulham are going to win. They might get a point, which means it's very unlikely that we're both going to get negative points next week, right? Because one of us is going to get the result.
I love how we're in an Arsenal mindset right now. It's like, just protect what we have.
Yeah. Let's shut up shop.
Yeah.
And let's just cover all bases.
Play for
I'll pick the favoured result. You pick the second favoured result. And surely we'll get a point.
We're just trying to save face at this point.
We're not even trying to beat each other. We're just trying to not get negative points.
Awful.
That'll do.
Well, that was a fantastic episode for me for the fact
I thoroughly did not enjoy it, but I'm glad it's done and out of the way. Yeah, that's us done, isn't it? We're done.
It's done.
Are you frozen? Oh, no, you're back. Sorry, I thought you'd frozen again.
It's just very still.
Yeah, just pensive. Yes, that is us done, I think, for this week on the Factor 50 pod. This will be out later today, won't it? So don't forget, listeners, to follow us, like us, subscribe, and leave reviews on all the usual podcast places, because that helps us meet new people and spread the good word of gingers all around the country. And look, the weather's turned and the summer is on the way, and the Factor 50 will soon be out, right? So probably as soon as February for some of us.
Well, yeah, I'm already stocking up. Get those Factor 50 sun cream going.
I actually saw some. It was on offer. We went away at the weekend, and there was some Factor 50 sun cream on offer, and I was like, "Oh, should we just should we go bottle of that?" It wasn't that cheap though. It's still like £9.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
This is so Paris, isn't it? Madness.
How expensive is it to be ginger?
What? How are we not sponsored by a sun cream brand? Probably because
we need to get that in the works.
Probably only 10 people listen to us. That's probably why. But
yeah, I think that's it. Actually, that's probably it.
But if any one of our 10 listeners works at a sun cream brand,
if anyone knows anyone, fucking, I don't know what the brands are at one of those brands, get in touch.
Yeah, get in touch.
We'd love a dealership.
All right.
Yeah.
Till next week.
Okay. Yeah, we'll speak to you next week, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.